Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel. We're having a look at another Apple accessory today, and it is the Smart Keyboard Folio for the iPad Pro. So I have the last generation iPad Pro, so this is a 2021 model, I believe. Using it as an iPad is great, but I want to see if I can actually replicate the old MacBook by using it more as a laptop. So let's get this thing open and see how we get on. So, usual sturdy Apple packaging. It's kind of packed much the same way you'd expect an actual iPad to be packed. There's no additional accessories or anything in here, so there's that. Let's get this open. So it's a plain black. It's actually much darker than it looks on camera. The light in here is very bright, but it is a sort of jet black kind of silicone material. It's not leather. We have the Apple logo there, the cutout for the camera there. I see, so they've stuck all the bumps in the middle piece here. So we've got some literature in here. Sorry, as usual, I'm doing this one-handed, which isn't the best way to do these things. There's nothing else in there, that's all packaging. So I don't think there's any cables or anything in this. No, that's just bump, so we won't worry about that. So here we are. So even on a Black Friday deal, this is still coming in at £219 here in the UK. My first sort of reaction to this is the buttons feel good. Some of the previous keyboards that I looked at before, you know, it was essentially the same material here, and it didn't have much of a return on the keys, which is why I wasn't too keen. But these ones are a bit more clicky. It's an unusual finish. It's a sort of, I don't know how to describe that really, sort of textured. It's not pure plastics. Obviously, you know, it is a material covering those keys. It doesn't feel particularly robust for the sort of 200 quid plus that you're paying for it, but hey ho, let's hook up the iPad and see how it looks. So just so you can see what we're doing here, contacts on the back of the iPad marry up with the contacts on the keyboard cover here. Can only go on one way. It does have a nice sort of microfiber kind of lining, so the iPad just slots in to this slot here, and then it just naturally falls into that position, and it holds itself up like that. So it's pretty straightforward. It's a very upright position, you can see that. Apologies for my rubbish camera work, but you get the idea. And then we have to unlock this in the usual way. Hi, sorry about the break there. So what I was doing there was just connecting up my Apple Magic Mouse, because the first thing you realise is, of course, unlike a MacBook, you don't have any mouse capabilities here. So flipping between a keyboard and using the touchscreen is a little bit counterintuitive. For me at any rate, so I do recommend, for the maximum kind of MacBook-like experience, connect yourself up a mouse. Typing's pretty straightforward. It's pretty good. I mean, the keyboard layout is the same. You've got your command buttons, control option, everything's in pretty much the same place. Like I say, the big difference is you just don't have your mouse trackpad. So that works pretty well. Typing is pretty straightforward. But yeah, I do recommend, and you could use, if you use a Magic Mouse, you can use all the gestures for swiping and things the same as you normally would. So I do recommend connecting a mouse, because I think flipping between the screen and that is a bit more clunky. So it's pretty robust. The position is okay. I mean, I think this is good as a temporary kind of, as a lightweight option to carrying around your MacBook. You can't really, I mean, you can adjust the position a bit, so you can move this like that. So you've got a bit of a better angle on it there, so that's a bit better. So you've got those two positions there. Depends on your preferences really. So it works. I don't think it's worth the 220 quid that they're asking for. It's you know, it's nothing particularly special. It is just literally a keyboard. So if you're doing lots of typing on your iPad Pro, it might want to go for. So there we go. That is the Folio keyboard for the iPad Pro. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching.